Oops, I goofed that up. Oh, it's not our usual format. So, because we're not going to talk about anything dramatic tonight. Tonight, what we are talking about is D23. It is Disney's big expo weekend. So we are going to be watching several trailers because there's a lot to cover. So I think that's a little more fun than maybe some of the dramatics, but yeah, we're gonna switch that so it makes it look a little better. So we'll let you be in charge. I don't want to be in charge. Since the last time we were,
I'm
yes,
trying to adjust this light because it seems weird. So sorry.
yeah, you're good. Since the last time we were on here, I lost my Twitter account was suspended, my main one.
Yeah.
My secondary Twitter account, which I made before the suspension, it got suspended too, saying that I had violated their Twitter policy of making an account after a ban,
But
which
it was
was
already existing.
which it already existed, and they didn't care. What took me down was a Joe Biden meme of his awesome speech where I basically somebody else made it, I didn't make it, and it compared Joe Biden to Adolf Hitler. And I guess I shared it enough and tagged the president's yeah, Ryan is a terrible troublemaker. Yes, I am. And I tagged the accounts enough, and I have a feeling they had enough, and so they booted me. Um Obviously, which is against their terms of service, because comparing Joe Biden to Adolf Hitler is not a threat of violence or violence against a minority racial group, blah 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 blah, the whole 9 yards. But
Yeah.
that's what they said. That's what they said it was, basically for threats of violence. And I'm like, what? So that being said, there was a journalist that got kicked off of Twitter for misinformation about the COVIDs, and he got reinstated due to certain means. And I'm gonna be looking into those means because I have all the screenshots and all the evidence I need. So we're gonna take a look at that, but no more Twitter until I possibly have to take action. But anyway, how have you been? I'm good. Life's a little less toxic without Twitter, which is I guess kind of nice.
Mine's never toxic, like on Twitter. So I'm always.
I
um.
I have spicier comments for just like saying, hey, this movie looks stupid because of this, and of course everybody just goes whoosh.
Yeah.
It probably would have been a gold mine with the rings of power.
Yeah. I'm okay. It's just been a rough week. Just felt
Yeah,
really terrible and had to go to the doctors and all that fun stuff. So
I
but
feel you.
on the upswing, but
I
being in
feel you.
pain all the time and your body not working all the time, it's very tiring. So I'm trying to get pepped up here. I was pep
Yeah.
day today. I
No,
vacuumed and took
I
the
could,
kids to a
I, I
farm.
completely understand.
Yeah.
I recently, this just last week, made a pretty big decision. And the Rogue Attraction, Tom, he knows what it is. I am no longer drinking because I have a problem, and I've never been honest with anybody. But yes, I have been a
Aw.
recovering alcoholic for a couple of years now, and I decided to get some legit help. So I've
Yeah.
started going to meetings because it is a problem. So
Well,
uh
I'm glad for you. Good.
this this
It's
is this is Diet Mountain Dew. So no more seeing Ryan with a beer on stream. It's not good for you. It's fattening, and it's like, it's just a lot
yeah.
of empty calories. I know, like, wine can be, decent for you if you have like a glass of wine or whatever, a
Yeah.
night or whatever, but I don't think shots and beer are the best. But anyway, let's get into the first
Let's go.
let's watch the first trailer. Let's do it in chronological order. It should be, where is it? There we go. It is Andor. So this is the updated trailer. Andor obviously comes out at the end of the month. So let's take a look at this.
Okay.
Spies. Saboteurs. Assassins. We've all done terrible things on behalf of the rebellion.
Cassian Andor. No matter what you tell me or tell yourself, you'll ultimately die fighting these bastards. Wouldn't you rather give it all at once to something real?
We've chosen a side. We're fighting against the dark.
There is an organized rebel effort. Drill down and get a hunt started.
You realize what you set in motion? People will suffer.
Time has come to force their hand.
At what cost?
Everything!
Every day we wait, they get stronger.
Let's take them by surprise.
For the greater good. Call it what you will. Let's call it war.
People are standing up. They're afraid. Right now, they're afraid.
Star Wars Andor 3-episode premiere streaming September 21st.
So we got 11 days before that comes out.
It said 3-episode premiere. What does that mean? Are they releasing 3 episodes at once, or is it only 3 episodes?
No, so it's like 16 episodes
Oh,
long.
wow.
So that's probably why they're doing so many at once. Well, like the Rings of Power is 10 episodes. And so they released the very first 2 episodes first. So I think that's probably why they're doing that. Because it is going to be the longest Disney Plus series thus far.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
I'm hoping it's going to be good, and I'm going to say this for this reason. He says Joker says 12 episodes. Thanks for the correction, buddy. Let the shilling begin. I'm hoping it's going to be good because there has been some talk about some political insertions into it, and I'm not talking about Star Wars politics,
Yeah.
but as long as they don't do that, this is probably the most original Star Wars story they have the opportunity to tell, and I'm hoping they take it seriously. So
Nice. I mean, it seems like it's gonna be good. It seems pretty exciting, visually stimulating.
yeah, it looks better than She-Hulk is just so terrible. The CGI
I
is
won't even watch it.
so terrible. The CGI, it's like he says hail Ryan Helen. Hail to JV. He is one of our panelists from last night. Can't spell Andor without DOA, dead on arrival. We'll see. So I'm kind of intrigued about that one. Obviously, it started in 11 days, so obviously in the middle of all everything else we're dealing with, House of the Dragon is very good.
Mm-hmm.
I recommended it to a friend who she's a big Lord of the Rings fan, and she watched it. Well, she talked to me before it came out. She's like, I'm excited for it. I hope it's good. And I was like, oh, I haven't heard the best things. And she's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And so she watched it, and she's like, it's awful. It's awful.
Oh, the Rings of Power.
Yeah, it's not good. So, but anyway, what else? We got let's take a look at Willow, because this is also a continuation. As far as I understand, I don't know as much about Willow. This
Like
should be
the
it.
old movie
Yeah, like the old movie.
with the little guy
Yes. Nope, that's not it. Sorry.
and Val Kilmer.
I have zero faith with anything that was the Green Lantern to Bob Iger. Yeah, it's true. Sorry, I got your name wrong last night, JV. Oh no, that's okay. I shared the wrong. Which one is it?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, do it. That's okay.
Me too. It just
Like-
happened. It just snuck out.
There we go. Here we go. So let's take a look at this one. Like I said, I don't remember watching the old movie. I'm assuming
really good.
I'm assuming I have, because it
came
looks
out
really
around
familiar,
like
but I'll have to
88, 89, maybe.
yeah, I'll have to rewatch it before this comes out.
You think you know what is real and what isn't. What is light? What is dark? Now, forget all you know. Come with me. Willow. We're looking for the sorcerer Willow. I was told that once long ago you defeated the forces of evil.
You remind me of your mother.
My dear friend, I thought I could prevent all this. I was wrong.
My brother was abducted. The world needs you again. It needs your magic.
Follow me. We must go beyond the edge of our world, into the unknown.
Willow!
I need your help.
Just like old times. Attack! Running! Horses! Mayhem! Mayhem! Happy to see it.
Our true enemy is still out there, rallying the forces of evil. And the only thing standing in its path is us.
I'm going to enjoy this.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking, so am I.
I doubt that very much. Take him to my tent and make sure he's tied up.
I don't know. See, that kind of sounds like we're on the same page.
When I was a kid, I used to play at being a sorcerer, visiting strange worlds, fighting monsters. Run! Never thought I'd actually really do it.
What the hell is that?
Trolls. I'm so miffed.
We have to hurry.
How will you defeat us?
Same as last time. With my friends.
All right. That doesn't look too
That was
shabby.
Pretty good. I started to cry.
Well,
I
I'll
just
say,
remember the movie. They had to like save a baby. Like there was a baby they had to save, but it looks good. And
Rogue
it
says
seems
he's no
like,
Val Kilmer. No, but Val Kilmer is Val Kilmer.
It seems
But
like maybe like a fresh new story, even though it's a continuation of the movie. So
Yeah.
that it seemed kind of cool.
The only thing I'm not super into is the redheaded girl. She has the nickname Freckle Jesus because she was in Solo. And she was like the leader of this tribe or whatever. She's like this badass woman warrior, which is fine. It's not a big deal. It's her portrayal actually in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. She's like the main antagonist and she's a bad guy, but like for some reason Sam Wilson identifies with her and keeps defending her, even though she's like she's blowing up like facilities and stuff. She's killing people. And like, yeah, that's not, I don't know. I'm hoping it's unfounded, but yeah, if it seems to be anything she's in, they kind of like poison it with identity politics. So I don't know, maybe they'll learn from Falcon the Winter Soldier because she was a very hated character, and but they tried to make her sympathetic, like she's she was like an anarchist or whatever, kind of like so when the snap happened and stuff like that, she's like, well, we took all this land for ourselves, and like we don't, now that everybody's come back, the world, everybody came back to life after the snap, and like her and her group, her like cult of people that were like super soldiers, they had like stolen the serum or whatever, they were angry that the distributed wealth, so to speak, they had was gone, because and it's just like, that's not a sympathetic character. Like why are you, what?
Remember that in a way, but I don't remember. I see so many things sometimes, I just after
Yeah.
a while I forget, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did see that, but I kind of remember. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the redhead from Solo and the Falcon and Winter Soldier. She's very unlikable. I don't know why she's in everything Disney. I know, I don't. Yeah, she's basically a terrorist. She's blown up multiple facilities, killed dozens of people, and Sam is still like going to bat for her, like, oh, she's just misunderstood. No, she's a killer.
Right. Yeah.
She's a killer. Like, and it's just, I don't know. It was so terrible. Yeah, that's right. Solo, she was leader of the Infest Nest. Yes, that is right. And Falcon and Winter Soldier, they're called the Flag Smashers because they're against nations. You know, they wanted like one world. Those kind of weirdos.
Yeah.
The only redhead allowed at Disney. Surprised she isn't in Little Mermaid. Well, I'll say this. I don't necessarily agree with the casting of the actress to play the Little Mermaid. However, her singing voice, we did listen to the trailer last night, was very good. She has a very good singing voice. She sounds very close to the original actress who sang. So I think that is a plus. Now, she's darker skinned and it doesn't necessarily make sense for living under the sea, but we're gonna let it pass. So we're not gonna harp on that because everybody's like, ugh, and it's like, well, I'll let it see if it stands on its own merits.
Yeah.
But I know we're going quick tonight because you and I are both tired.
That's all good.
So because I'll admit I've definitely noticed a decrease in energy since I've been clean, and it's because I think my body's like going, dude, what are you doing? Like, didn't we used to do this thing it's like, yeah, no, we did a thing that we shouldn't have.
Yeah. Now we need to get used to not doing the thing.
Yeah, it's not good. But it's very R&B instead of the traditional operatic take for the Little Mermaid. I don't know if I noticed that, but I'll have to look closer.
I only saw a small clip, and it was mostly like mysterious, the clip that I saw, and then it was just her at the end, and then that was it. She was in her little cavern.
Okay. This is going to be an interesting one to watch. So let's see. This it's called Werewolf by Night. Like I said,
Did they ever change in the day?
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. Oh, Tom said she can't hold notes well. I only heard her singing that one part of the song. Maybe I don't know, maybe we weren't being as well. Tom is definitely more the Disney guy too. So there was someone was watching it last night. We weren't as big a Disney, because he goes to the parks every day.
Yeah.
He says this has me super intrigued. Oh, okay. Werewolf by Night is the name of the Marvel comic where Moon Knight debuted. I didn't know that. I'm not a huge Moon Knight fan, so I did not know that.
This Halloween, you can't escape the shock, the terror of Werewolf by Night.
Tonight, it is every hunter for themselves.
Good luck. I'll be rotting for you.
But one of you is a monster, masquerading as one of our own. I can't wait to find out what breed of evil you are. You wanna see this, darling?
Please don't do this. Death is coming for you!
Werewolf by Night.
Interesting.
I'm confused.
I am too.
I'm like, this looks kind of interesting, and then I'm like, is this a horror movie or is this not? Like, what is going on here? I kind of like the setup, and I could tell from the very beginning that there was some sort of like a throwback feel. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
It seems interesting. And when I was watching it, I was like, this seems like this might have been like fun to make Like a lot of people who had watched like a lot of like old horror movies and stuff like that, you know, like that might have been fun to make. So yeah, I'm kind of confused, but kind of like,
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'll have to give that a watch. I kind of like the old classical scary movie style to it. It's
And
probably
then
gonna
it's
be
like Disney and somebody's getting an arm chopped off. What?
yeah, it looked corny, but at the same time, maybe it's like a fun kind of corny. Uh Maybe we just need something that's fun to
Yes.
enjoy. I don't know. Because She-Hulk is not fun.
Yeah.
There is and I did admit this last night. There is part of it of the episode that I liked, and it was with Wong and his new friend Madison. They like complete opposites, which is hilarious. She's like this like kind of like Hollywood, like kind of like bimbo girl. She has her parents have all this money, so she parties all the time, and she goes to this magic show. And anyway, the guy is practicing magic, you know, using the sling ring. So that's why Wong's in it. Anyway, she gets teleported to a demon dimension, and then of course like this demon helps her out and gets her out of there and sends her to Wong. But uh she has to like promise her soul or so. Anyway, long story short, um uh definitely better than She-Hulk. I think this is supposed to appease those who have been clamoring for a Midnight Sun series, since Moon Knight is not getting a second season. Yeah, there's talk that it's not getting a second season. He says, and you're still wrong here to take about that scene, Ryan. No, I'm not. No. I get it. I understand where he's coming from, because the rest of the show is so terrible, but I just think it was unique and fun because I like Wong. He's such a staunch, like very serious guy, to where like Doctor Strange is the opposite, very sarcastic. And but so like to pair them off like these two polar opposites was really funny, and that was the only enjoyable thing.
Yeah.
So all right, yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but we'll take a look.
Yeah.
At that, let's see. Let's do Star Wars. We got 2 Star Wars things coming up. So I don't know what this is about. I feel like this is going to be messy because it could mess with previous canon.
Everywhere there is life, but you must face death. Honor it. Do not fear it. Jedi. Ahsoka is Jedi.
The best way I can protect you is to teach you how to protect yourself.
Master Dooku.
I want to bring peace and order to the galaxy.
Master, stop!
It is the only way you will truly have victory, my Padawan.
Again. Again.
Dooku, stand down.
I'm tired of fighting.
I've been warning them about the coming darkness.
Let's hope all that training pays off.
And who might you be?
I will admit I'm nervous about that one.
I don't like the animation.
It's based off
Like,
the
some of it looked good, but then some of it I'm like, I don't know.
it's based off the Clone Wars animation, which I know not everybody likes. There's some people that really hate it. But it definitely I have enjoyed the Clone Wars a lot. I think the Bad Batch is is pretty decent. It's not super. I'm just super nervous that they're gonna start diving into all these stories that kind of like tie in from the past to like, you know, because like obviously, you know, how Dooku became bad and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
just
how many are they gonna like? It just seems like there's like a lot at once with like options. You know
yeah.
what I mean? I don't know. Like it seems like. I mean, when are these releasing? Are they releasing at the same like time or like?
So Willow comes out in November. The
Just
Star
the Star Wars ones.
the Star Wars ones comes out at the end of October, October 28th. Piper, shh, you are being obnoxious. little shithead. Yeah. Unless the Star Wars project pushes away from or puts the sequels into what if timeline, I mean, it's essentially kind of like Obi-Wan Kenobi, because we already kind of knew that story. It's just we knew how that story ended, so like it was just like it left off from it didn't change anything, right? So like after Revenge of the Sith, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series takes place, and then between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, and it didn't change anything for the better. Actually, if anything, it kind of goofs some things up. So I kind of feel like this might have the Kenobi treatment to it. Kenobi was made to legitimize the sequels. Yeah. Well, the sequels weren't good either. I mean, they were Star Wars-ish, so I owned them. I mean, I was definitely taken in by the Force Awakens. A lot of people were, but you know, the Rian Johnson's movie, whatever the hell it's called, I don't give a shit. He sucks. Apparently, supposedly, he's still getting his trilogy. I'm like, yeah, okay. He's gonna be saying that till the end of time. So he's really being a jerk.
Can't hear him.
I know, but I can, and it's just, I just need to learn to ignore. Like, dude, shut up. All right, so this might be one of the big announcements. Marvel Studios Secret Invasion. So this is going to tie into obviously Avengers Secret Wars. So and that is a pretty big storyline. I know it's a part of the multiverse saga. I don't think anything's ever going to beat the Infinity Saga. I don't think that what Marvel's doing right now is just super awesome. Why did I just get internet drop out?
I kind of like the multiverse stuff. It's pretty fun.
I think it's a goof when it does this. Hold on. I think it's a goof when it does that. Says that my internet has dropped. Am I lag? Nope, I'm not lagging. Okay.
You froze for like a second.
Okay. Let's if I'm gonna start, I wonder if there's a storm on the way. It might be. Maybe we might have to push through these as best as possible.
I know we're supposed to be getting some, so.
For years, you've been avoiding Earth. But I have called for your help plenty of other times, and you've been pretty content to let those calls go straight to voicemail.
Yeah, well, this is different. How much do you know about your security detail?
What do you mean, how much do I know about him?
Fury, we're gonna be very careful now.
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us.
This is just the beginning.
This is my war alone. And I'm the last person standing between them and what they really want.
mean, I do like Samuel L. Jackson. As
what's going on.
Yeah, as Joker said, this is supposed to be the initial event that leads to Secret Wars, the Skrull invasion, but they screwed that up by making the Skrulls good guys in Captain Marvel. Yes. Well, it kind of looked like it. I don't know if she lost internet or what. I'm not sure. I think. Okay, it looks like I'm still good. Yeah. That's weird. That's weird. Did she drop out or did I drop? Oh no, maybe I dropped out. Oh yeah, my stuff's dropping out, dude.
Okay, sorry. I just whacked my thing.
No. I was kind of
needed the clothes basket.
Well, I thought I wasn't sure if something happened to you or me or both.
Like, I'll be right back because I was on the door.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't catch that because I think my stuff seems to be cutting out because I'm still freezing every once in a while. So we're gonna have. I don't know how much longer it's gonna be a stable stream, which is rare because usually I don't have an issue. So let's watch this last one. It's the Mandalorian season 3, which I am definitely excited for. I do like the Mandalorian. Obviously, not a huge fan of what happened with Gina Carano, but let's see if they can push forward because I do still love the show. So here we go.
Yep.
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father. A clan of 2. But you have removed your helmet. Then you are a Mandalorian no more.
Your cult fractured our people. Where were you then? Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
All right, kid. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
That I'm actually excited for.
That looks good.
Yeah, that
Grogu's cute little face.
Yeah, I hate to say it. Like I took the bait too. I'm all about it. JV says looks good enough. However, like I said, there is no point. Ahsoka's going to be the key series. Yeah, no, I mean Ahsoka's going to be a big series. It's the old bait and switch. They do it every show nowadays. Well, you know, you're not wrong. I'm not denying that you're wrong either. I just, you know, I'm gonna take some things with a grain of salt, and other things I'll be a little more critical of. But Mandalorian's one of those series that I got hooked, and so I'm gonna continue to enjoy it, even though it's probably it's gonna have its issues. So we are gonna bounce early because it seems like I got some storms brewing, and it's kind of cut my internet in and out. So that's why we kind of rushed towards the end there. I appreciate everybody stopping by.
Yes, me too. Thank you.
So we're gonna play we're gonna play everybody out, and we will see you guys next week. So see you guys. Appreciate y'all.